So today we have the brand new 2019 Honda Civic available in the brand new Civic Sport trim. The trick is it's like a regular Civic, but now it says Sport on it. Added the black grille instead of the chrome. Updated the headlights a little bit. Upgraded the lower fascia here, so a little bit of gloss black. Big one for 2019, standard Honda sensing. So all of those proactive safety features that are going to read the road for you, stop collisions from happening, are going to be standard. Go around the back. So sport trim level, situated in between the LX and the EX for the ridiculously good price, $22,800. MSRP, really well equipped. You'll see in a second. Come to the back. The wheels from the SI and the Sport hatchback, they've transplanted onto the sedan. The exhaust from the SI also transplanted, and the lip from the EXT looks a lot better.
I'm kind of zoom in so you guys can
Big
see
old trunk.
Ooh.
Lots of space. Seats fold down. Phil, come check out this trunk. Just hop in there.
Get in, actually.
Check it out.
Shit, bro.
Phil inside the trunk. No problem. Right?
Now let me ask you this: does this car have Apple CarPlay?
That's a great question, Phil. Not only does it have Apple CarPlay, it has Android Auto as well, and that annoying, like, let's put your phone cable way down here and try and like maneuver it up through here is solved now because they've extended the USB input for Apple CarPlay.
Oh,
and Android
what?
Auto, so you can actually plug in your phone like a normal person that doesn't have stretch fingers. In the Sport, we got some red going on. Not blue. You can totally change it if you want to, but the red looks cool. It's like an SI. They added the black carbon fiber. It's kind of like a golf ball. But you know, golf balls are fast, just like this super fast race car.
Volume knob's back.
Volume knob. Check that out. Look at how quickly
with
I
a
can
nice
do that.
little titanium touch.
Like we're in a drive-thru. Easy, right? Let's drive it. See how we feel. Buckle up for safety. Phil, I don't want you sliding all over the place. Ooh. Sounds better. So this has the 2-liter, like the LX and the EX Civic, which is, you know, plenty of power. Gonna get you almost 40 miles per gallon. You're gonna be mid-30s in city driving. So great fuel economy, but I can slap it down into Sport. I can shift manually. Have a little bit of fun.
Now is manual an option in this car?
You can still get this in a 6-speed manual. Most cars these days aren't getting rid of that, but Honda likes you to have fun when they're driving your cars, so you can get it with a 6-speed manual. Leather wrapped steering wheel. There's also these leather wrapped bolsters on the seats. Sitting in the back there, we got our cameraman.
Even this center, this is pretty plush, man. You kind of sink into it. Actually, pretty cool.
My cars are gonna find it.
Did none of us bring a USB cord?
Textile buttons? No, because that would require planning. And, do that around here. Just seems a lot nicer. Not super loud back there, right? Not too crazy loud.
No, it's actually really quiet.
Hopefully you can still hear me. Doesn't feel like a small, compact car, but it's still a lot of fun to drive.
So tell me more about the Honda Sensing. So I know lots of companies are having similar features like this. What differentiates this car with this Honda Sensing compared to like Toyota's Lane Departure or like Subaru's Eyesight?
A lot of the features are going to be the same. We'll experiment with it up here when we get up to speed, but basically Honda's going to have the most advanced options for your safety and driverless technology that you're going to have available. So you got a camera up here. That's what this big giant box is, and there is a radar detector in front of the car. It's going to read the road in front of you. So it's going to tell you, it's going to tell the car basically what the road looks like ahead. It's going to do a few things. That's what these buttons are, and that's what these buttons, a little TIE Fighter-y looking guy here, which is really a steering wheel with little dots. You push this button, the light lines pop up there. When those light up, that's going to steer the car for me. So that's a lane keeping assist system. When I get into between 45 and 90 miles an hour, the car is going to center itself in the lane. I'll show you guys that here in just a second so you can see the car actually driving itself. The adaptive cruise control here, that's what this little spaceship looks like. Like I'm got a tractor beam here. That's going to adjust my following distance of a vehicle in front of me. So when I set my cruise control, instead of having to cancel it out when someone pulls in front of me and slows down, the car is going to follow them at my preferred distance.
How long has Honda Sensing been on the Civics?
So Honda Sensing has been on the Civic since 2016. Since they came out with the 10th gen Civic, they've had it as an option, but the big news for 2019, the big reason to run in and actually check one out is it's going to be standard on every single trim level, which with pretty much every other brand you're going to be looking at, it's going to be an additional option, and it's usually going to be only available on the higher trim levels. But if you wanted to just get a base model Civic, you know, just a normal LX, and you didn't want to get all the bells and whistles, and you want to just make sure you had the safety features, you can do that at Honda. It's going to cost you a lot less than it's going to cost you a lot of other places. You don't have to slow down at all. Barely feels like you're going over anything because of how good the suspension is on these things. And it's a pretty impressive car. Feels like it should cost a lot more than it does. But let's check out the sensing. So I'm going to get up to speed here, and I'm going to take my hands off the wheel.
Let Jesus take the wheel.
Let Jesus take the wheel. I'm going to set the cruise control also. So I'm not doing anything. And check it out.
Do it with no
You're
hands.
telling me I don't gotta touch the steering wheel?
Nada. See, it's going to get mad at me. It's getting mad at me because I don't have my hands on the wheel. Now I'm going too slow, so I'm going to speed up because this big green Camaro is next to me, and he don't want this.
Bro, he don't want the smoke.
That's too much. I'll slow that down a little bit here. Oh, that's way too fast. All right.
Bro.
That's better. All right. And now we're doing, I don't even have to, I mean, I could just record the video and not even be the one driving. I can be messing with myself, my phone. I can have Apple CarPlay. You know, I can have maps on the screen here. It'll give me my turn direction up here. And pretty soon here, it's going to start to hit the brakes, which is pretty scary because right now it's not doing it yet. And
Gapped.
now it's hitting the brakes, and I am not hitting the brakes. That's not me. That's the car. So
that gap cam, bro.
So this one, the Civic's still going to have the lane watch camera. The Sport does not have the lane watch camera. That's good. They got to have some advantage of getting an EX, because otherwise everybody would just get the Sport because it's cheaper. So the EX is going to have the lane watch camera. It's going to have the sunroof. It's not going to have the leather stuff. It's not going to have the Sport pedals. Those pretty looking. Those are actually the same design that's on the pedals on the Type R.
Okay.
We can actually drive one. It's safe with that 3-angle rear view camera. It's always still dicey. But what a lot of people don't know Honda has, we got our rear view camera. That's all nice and fun. But if I want to look at a different view, I can. Say I want to get real close to that Civic that's behind me. I can switch into this here top-down view. What?
Get dick to butt close.
Get real